Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Finance Guy Reacts. Today, I'm reacting to the League of Legends 2019 Worlds Championship opening ceremony. I've obviously seen this. I actually saw it live in New York City when we had a viewing party there. Obviously not in Paris. I couldn't fly out to the event. But this is one of my favorite moments in all of gaming. And for those that don't watch any like the Twitch rebroadcast of Worlds, basically 2019 Worlds is going on right now on the rebroadcast. They have it playing until basically it will end the second that play-in stage begins this year. And me being the impatient one that I am, I don't want to wait for the opening ceremony, so I just want to react to it here. And I don't know. I love watching reaction videos and stuff like this on YouTube and just experiencing it over again with other people. So why not just experience it fresh from the beginning? And yeah, let's go into it. Now, at the time, you didn't realize it, but like the hollow nets that they use to project everything here are just insane. When you rewatch it, you can kind of see some of the tech, but it's so seamlessly flows. I think this is the first time they premiered this intro as well, which was insanely hype. Louis Vuitton case, its first ever premiere. FPX, doing beats, young. I love that you can noticeably hear the crowd get louder when the European teams come out. They did a good job with the volume mix of the crowd. So I'm going to pause it here before I go back into it, but I just want to say, like, leading into Awaken, probably my favorite hype song that's not directly affiliated with Worlds. Just the way the strings play it just constantly builds. I forget who it was. It was, Joey Nada that said that it's a song that just keeps building and never comes to a full climax, and you can feel that. And even in the little snippets that they have in the opening ceremony, it's just beautiful. Dressed as Camille. So one thing you can notice is that she does have a backing track there, but she hits every note flawlessly. You can tell a little bit like when she's walking on the steps that like some of the notes will be held a little bit longer because she's trying to focus on it. But it's just like she sang this so well. And it's just I love Awaken. Killed it. And the moment that everybody's mind gets blown. The freeze frame of Jin and Camille. So, going into Giants, we knew the stars coming into this of Becky G, Kiki Palmer. I didn't know Dutmost, or I forget who the other guy was, but also Soyeon. It's like, we knew it was going to be a good song. None of us expected it to be this good. I don't think I could have sat still through a week. I would have been that dude in the middle that's bouncing up and down. It's so hard with the echo climbing and falling, and then the VR of him. It's so clean. Becky G. Okay. The product placement on this, I feel like a lot of like when you watch a lot of people react to this, they don't. I feel like some people see the Louis Vuitton logos there, but they don't understand the importance of this partnership, in the sense that this was the first time that we had a major brand like this sponsored not only like not just the teams, because I believe Gucci sponsored Fnatic already at this time, and there have been other clothing partnerships, but this felt different. This felt like what you see with European football, where it just felt like this larger than life partnership that we shouldn't have been able to attain as esports. And to have it here, to have Becky G singing in front of a Louis Vuitton, like I know a lot of people get annoyed by the sponsorships, but quite frankly, I don't care. Like this is a major stepping stone for the industry and slowly building its way up to a respectable and sustainable ecosystem. I love it. Shutting it down, been in the ground, my people all up in this place. Spinning this thing, go to my brain, royalty up in my veins. I'm no clothing, I'm so cold, I see something. Ain't no going back. I'm like, you can't hang with that. Everybody always think that Kiki's referencing Kiki Palmer. Make the beat drop. The power that these three women have within the entire industry across several countries is just insane. So many of us grew up listening to Kiki Palmer on Disney Channel, and to have her singing for a League of Legends ceremony is just... Personally, Becky G is one of my favorite reggaeton artists as well. This is so hard. His teleportation is just... God, that's hard. Bacon's my self-esteem. Before we go into the final drop again, sorry, I do have to keep pausing this just to make sure I, cut it up a little bit. But just, they killed his verse. Not only like slowing it down to play into the whole echo, like switch up and kind of rewind, but just the way they timed all of his verses with all the cuts and the transportations with like him moving around the stage, but then also like the What You Mean, the big team in the background, like the Kendrick Lamar style, like hood noggin type thing. Like that had to have been one of my favorite visual effects parts until what we see later with Phoenix. Dude, that trophy case is massive. Can you tell that I've listened to it a lot if I even know Kiki Palmer's like ad-libs in the back and like her runs? Listen to this a few times. Where's it at? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this part is lip sync. I think this was the only section that was. I can't tell. She's either a hell of a singer, or it's a pre-recorded live version that's played over top. Oh, that push over to what literally looks like Elsa. She looks like Elsa there. Okay, can we take a moment to just appreciate how much, why am I forgetting her name? Why, it's uh, Chrissy Costanza. How much she's done for the league scene in both doing, what was it? It was 2017's, or was it 27? Yeah, 2017 and doing Legends Never Die. And then coming back for this one just fit so well. And the reason why I'm 90% certain this was a pre-recorded vocal from both of them is because the girl on the right here, which I'm pretty sure she was what, like a model turned singer or something like that. She's moving around a lot and her voice doesn't change at all. Like there's no, like there would be some sort of like breath control or like some difference in the voice there, but like she's moving around a lot for her voice to not like change at all and to be able to hold that. This is so hard. The Aurelia blades. And Aurelia was a very relevant pick in this Worlds too. Perfectly timed. Ah, that is so good. I always like to pause because this one guy is technically getting killed by the beam. He just barely didn't make it in time, but it's like you did again. You only notice that upon rewatching it. It's not a first-time watch thing that you like, that you don't, or that you see it. That just slips past the mind. You're too distracted on the fact that it's like this bright beam of light, and Chrissy Costanza is about to bend backwards while singing. And then, bam. God, these moments give me chills here. This is the we made it moment. The Yankos yell. I love that. The rotating. I'm gonna shut up for this. This is just a chills moment. Summoner's Cup. What amazes me is that those things are still falling down a little bit and they don't flatten out for like another 2 seconds. Both teams. I love that Perks wore, is that the Croatian flag? But he wore his country's flag. I love that shit. That's one of my favorite parts about the Olympics, and I wish more people did that. Obviously, it's different like for Korean teams that are all Korean. It's not as influential as like Europe or North America, but God damn, that is nice. In the COVID era, this just makes me a little bit sad, knowing that we're not going to have this again this year. It's just like, I get it is what it is, but
Le titre de champion du monde à la Chine. Ils sont les vainqueurs de la finale du Summer Split de la LPL. Fan plus Phoenix.
my personal favorites to win Worlds again this year.
Le rock de la LPL. Jimboon.
He was a monster.
Il est l'empereur de la jungle.
MVP of the series.
Sur la midlane,
Phenomenal Lee
le
Sin.
super carry, élu 2 fois MVP
Doing
de sa
B.
ligue. Doing B.
And arguably, his 2021 split season is even better than his 2019 season.
Il est la terreur des teamfights. LWX.
Stoic face, just dead serious, doesn't give a shit.
On supporte le prodige MVP de la finale de la LPL. Crisp. Et ainsi que leur remplaçant, Chenny, et leur coach, Warhorse.
I love that they have the LPL trophy, which, by the way, is made by Tiffany now.
De l'autre côté de l'arène, vos doubles champions d'Europe en 2019, vainqueurs du Mid-Season Invitational, ils sont en marche vers le Grand Chelem.
G2. Heavy favorites coming in this, but apparently in scrims, like, they were losing a lot, and like FPX 3-0 was actually should have been the expected result.
Élu 4 fois meilleur joueur sur sa lane, Wunder.
The World of Warcraft god himself.
Dans la jungle, il est votre MVP du Summer Split, Yang God.
Always smiling, having a good time.
Sur la midlane,
And now the crowd
il est
gets
le
loud.
premier joueur européen à accéder coup sur coup à la finale des championnats du monde.
Arguably the best Western player to ever do it.
6 fois champion
Well-deserved
d'Europe,
applause.
Il a fait de la bot lane son royaume.
I love the flag. Freaking and Romaine at the bottom.
À ses côtés, le meilleur support européen de l'année, Mickey X.
Mickey X looks like he's about to smash somebody in an anime series.
Leur remplaçant, le porte-bonheur des G2 eSports, Pro
The Toxic Man himself. Notably, not the LEC trophy, rather the MSI trophy. If I'm not mistaken, he actually brought out the MSI trophy against their in their semifinal matchup against SKT when they beat them in game 5, or yeah, where they beat them in the 5-game series there. Or no, it was 4-1 at Worlds. It was 5-game series at MSI, I think. That is it for the opening ceremony. I'm really excited to see what they do this year, even though I know it's going to be very limited due to COVID. I'm hoping for a good world song and a good like, there's a lot of things that you can do with VR, but we'll see. I mean, I'm hoping for the best. The group draw is next week. I will have a reaction out for that. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to drop a comment below. What was your favorite opening ceremony? Do you want me to react to more? Leave some comments down below. I'll try and get like one reaction video out a week or maybe more. I don't know. I got a lot more time on my hands. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in and catch you on the next episode.